Philip, did you have anything real quick here?
Yeah,
Ken?
a couple of items. One is picking up on the meeting with Eagles Millburgs last week that Team Jefferson brought in from CTED to look at innovation and economic development planning here in Jefferson County. Concerns have been raised in the last couple of public comment periods about whether the county and other public institutions are really pursuing economic development. And I think it's important to note, number one, that really it was this board that revived an economic development council here in Jefferson County a couple of years ago and put Team Jefferson in place. In fact, just a week or two ago, you redesignated with CTED Team Jefferson to be our economic development agency for the next 2 years. So really have committed to continuing to provide leadership in the community in pursuing economic development. Last week was an active week. Not only did Eagles Millburgs come, who is the governor's special designated economic development advisor on technology. And he is so impressed with this area, he's vowed to come back, as you noted. There was also a workshop held up at Point Hudson in the port offices, again, put together by Team Jefferson to look at stimulating existing businesses here in the community. So just in 1 week, there are 2 significant meetings to do some economic development strategizing for the community. And the approach that Team Jefferson is taking is really looking at trying to create a diverse economy that has really several core areas of strength that rather than focusing in one particular area, they're trying to develop, as others have already noted, advanced technology as one core strength, food and farm industry as another. We already have strong arts and tourism industries here. We still have the Jefferson paper, Fort Johnson paper rather. So we have a number of, there are about 7 or 8 core areas that Team Jefferson has looked at to really create diversity in our economy. You can think of it like a forest or as agriculture, of having mixed crops as opposed to all single crop. You have a lot more ability to withstand feast and famine when you've got diversity than if you've got a monoculture. And so we're trying to build diversity here in the community. That's our strength, and it's what brings people here. Also wanted to note that next week on the 27th will be a public hearing on budget amendments to the Jefferson County budget, focusing on a few appropriations for grants that have come in, but also looking at some budget reductions. We'll make sure that the budget proposal is available online before the end of the week. So I think those were the main things.
I got one comment. The Rural Counties meeting in Olympia, Peter Goldmark was the speaker. And I asked him afterwards about the land swap, DNR proposed land swap, and where he stood on it. And he basically said that he's determined to work with the commissioners and work through this until hope is satisfied and we're satisfied. I don't know if that's a possible agreement, but he sounds very committed to working with this.
I talked with John Kino too, who's on the Lands Commission, and reminded him of our feelings on that, and he said he's going to obviously support us.
Appreciate that. Okay, it's going to be 10 o'clock, so we need to move on.